In every single discipline or field of study, there are amateurs and there are pros. There are those who engage in the craft at a novice level, and there are those who are a few cuts above the rest, working at a professional level. Throughout time, we have seen these professionals work in their craft, and we have been amazed by what they're able to do. We have also understood that they belong to a select group of individuals who do things to a much higher degree than your average citizen. We understood that a great deal of work, effort, and dedication must be had in order to join this elite group of talented individuals. Your average Joe, for example, could join their ranks, but only after a lot of hard work, effort, and dedication. They were even thought to be out of our reach, considering the great gap that would exist between a pro and an amateur. This concept of pro and amateur applies to all disciplines or fields of study. In music, sports, entertainment, you name it. There's no exception. There are those that engage in a craft or field of study as a hobby, doing it in their free time, and there are those that engage in a craft or a field of study for a living, working at a much higher level, putting out greater quality of work. This is a standard in every field, and to no one's surprise, it's also a standard in comics. Comic book professionals are definitely a cut above the rest. They're exceptional, they're great, they draw leagues above everyone else, and they do so consistently and masterfully. They draw things that are nearly impossible for your average person to draw, and drawing like artists such as Kirby, Romita, Perez, Silvestri, Lee, Van Sciver, or Keown, for example, is incredibly difficult to do. A lot of hard work, effort, and dedication must go into your artwork in order to draw at that level. Some try and try and try and never get to that stage. Never. But not these professionals. They have had to work hard to get to their level, and they have more than earned their place among the best in comics. They not only deserve their place, but they also deserve our respect. Wait, why do you say that, Elliot? Did someone disrespect Dale Keown? Yes, someone has indeed disrespected Keown, and I feel the need to address it. Not necessarily for the disrespect itself, although it is horrible to see how professional comic book artists are treated, but rather because of the argument used to defend that disrespect. It comes from the internet. It all comes from the internet. Society's ills are in large part due to the internet, and that's because of what the internet offers, and in particular, two things that the internet offers. First, it offers a voice. It gives the average person a platform, a place, a space to say their piece and give their 2 cents on every topic, on everything. Second, it also gives your average comic book fan a chance to make comics, a chance to work in an area that they thought was once impossible, a chance to contribute to the art form that they so dearly love. Now, these two concepts, having a voice and being able to make comics, have been working in tandem a lot lately and have given your average comic book fan the opportunity to do some disrespectful things, to say the least. With the arrival of the internet, the indie comic scene has witnessed a great surge, a great boom in the production of comics. While people are out there claiming that comics are dead or comics are dying, the indie comic scene, in contrast, is thriving. Everyone and their mama is putting out a comic. Some of them suck, some of them are good, some of them are even great. And interestingly enough, this is where the trouble comes from. It comes from the small portion of success that some indie creators have and their ability to talk about it. Countless amateurs have seen success in the indie comic scene, and they confuse their success with equality. They believe that because they sold X number of books and because they share a space, namely the internet, with the comic book professional, they believe that they are in some part equal to the comic book professional, or even in some dire instances better than the comic book professional. And I'm here to say no, sir, no. You are not equal to Van Sciver, and no, you are not equal to Dale Keown, or Dale Keone, or whatever you want to call him. No, your success does not authorize you to belittle the professionals that have earned their respect in the comic book industry and who have graced us with their work in the indie comic scene. Now, the disrespect is bad, but I'm not arguing for the disrespect. The disrespect itself is not what should be the most worrying thing here. The most worrying thing here is the argument used to defend their disrespect. These amateurs claim that because they have had success with their comics, that they're better than the pros. They use their success as a shield to discredit the pros and to prop themselves up as the new voice of authority. They lay down this dangerous concept of out with the old guard and in with the new guard. It's a dangerous concept. Why? Very simple. If everyone is special, then no one is special. If everyone is special, then no one is special. If everyone is a pro, then no one is a pro. How can you tell the difference in comics if the book was done by a pro or an amateur if there are no pros or amateurs? If we're all the same, then how do you distinguish the greats from everyone else? You can't. Under that mindset that we're all equal because we all make comics, then all of the books are just made the same. And that's not true. There most definitely is a difference, and we cannot use that argument to think ourselves equal to the pros. With that mindset, we completely undermine and ignore the work the pros have put in, their talent, their skill, and their authority in the field. That's right, their authority. If anyone could just make a comic and then turn around and think themselves equal to the pro who has been doing this for years, then we're all doomed to failure and the hierarchy is destroyed. Some people will say, great, destroy the system, destroy the hierarchy. No, you idiot. Because if you can do that to the pro, then there's nothing stopping the next guy from doing that to you. If you undermine, disrespect, and ignore the pro, then anyone can do that to you too. They can do that to you also. If you prop yourself up to be the new authority in comics, then you can also be dethroned. And opening the door to that is dangerous because it destroys any organization that we may have and cause chaos as we try to see who's who and what's what and all this madness. You've opened the door for everyone to be a pro, and in a sea of pros, no one is a pro. We're all just a big goop of hacks trying to claim superiority over each other when the superiors are right there looking at this goop of crap like, what the heck is this? What the heck is going on? No, we need order. We need structure. We need a talent spectrum of sorts for people to know where they're at on that spectrum, because it helps us to define the quality and separate the good from the bad. It gives order, and order is what's needed in every field, not just in comics. But don't worry, I'm not being an elitist. I'm not trying to gatekeep you from comics. No, this talent thing isn't exclusive. It's not like being a pro is exclusive and only they can be pros and you cannot be a pro. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. You can be a pro. You can also be a professional, but you have to work. You have to put in years of hard work, years of incredible high quality work that'll set you apart from the rest. And that's what most of these people are afraid of. That's what these pro wannabes are really afraid of. They're afraid of the hard work, of the years of working your butt off. But I'm sorry, that's just how it is, and I'm very sorry. That's how things are. And that's how actually swords are forged. They're forged in the fire. So that's it. Thank you for checking out the video. My name is Elliot Rodriguez, and I'm a comic book artist currently working on my own comic. It's called Ominous, and the writing part for the first book is done. I'll start drawing the pages very soon, and while I'm working on that, I do have a short 10-page preview that I'll hopefully be launching later this year. I hope that with the art you see on the screen and on the channel, you'll be one of the backers that will help make my comic a reality. So if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I put out videos every week on Thursdays at noon, or sometimes Fridays because I forget, and I apologize for that. So thank you once again, and I'll leave you with the official trailer for Ominous Avenging Death, which will hopefully launch later this year. Enjoy.